Good morning, my dear students. Let us discuss about VUCA Management Unit 2, Class 5. Today's concept is financial derivatives. Introduction to financial derivatives. Here, introduction to financial derivatives. Financial markets are by nature extremely volatile. Here, financial markets are by the nature, they are volatile in the nature. Volatile in the nature is nothing but there is no stability. It is an instability condition. So, financial markets are in a instability in the nature. Hence, we want to find the risk factor is an important concern for financial agents. So we want to find the risk factor. It is an important concern for financial agents, and to reduce the risk, the concept of derivatives come into the picture. Here, to reduce the risk in markets, the financial derivatives concept is introduced, and derivatives are products whose values are derived from one or more basic variables called bases. Here, derivatives are products whose values are derived from one or more basic variable called bases, and these bases can be underlying assets, for examples for equity and etc. Bases or reference rates, these are the example for the equity etc. Bases or reference rates. And coming to the example of financial derivatives is, wheat farmers may wish to sell their harvest at a future date to eliminate the risk of changes in price by that date. Here, wheat farmers are decided to sell their harvest at future date to eliminate the risk of the change in price. The transaction in this case would be a derivative, while the spot price of wheat would be underlying asset. Development of exchange traded derivatives. Here, derivatives have probably been around for as long as people have been trading with one another. Here, derivatives have a probably means almost all been around for as long as people have been trading with one another. Forward contracting dates back at least 12th century, may well have been around before then. Here, merchants entered into the contracts with one another for future delivery of specified amount of commodities at specified price. Here, merchants means business people are entered into the contracts with one another for future delivery of specified amount of commodities at specified price. And a primary motivation for pre-arranging buyer or seller for a stock of commodities in early forward contracts was less than. Here, a primary motivation for pre-arranging a buyer or a seller for a stock of commodities in early forward contract was to lessen, means reduce the possibility that the large swinging is nothing but changing from one side to another side rapidly, would be inhibit market the commodity after a harvest. Meaning and need of financial derivatives. The term derivative is an instrument is generally accepted to mean a financial instrument with a payoff structure determined by the value of underlying security. Here, the term derivatives instrument is a generally accepted to mean a financial instrument with a payoff structure and determines by the value of underlying security. Here, financial derivative concept is a security concept, and commodity, interest rate or index are related to here financial derivatives concept. The term derivative indicates that it has no independent value, that is, its value is entirely derived from the value of cash asset. Here, financial derivatives not having any independent value, but it is related to the entire of value of cash asset, and a derivative contract or product or simply derivative is to be sharply and distinguished from under the underlying cash asset. It is distinguished from underlying cash asset, that is the asset brought sold in cash market or normal delivery in terms. The need for the derivative market and functions of derivatives are the need for derivative markets and functions of derivatives. The derivatives markets perform a number of economical functions. Here the derivative market performs a number of economical functions. They help in transferring risk from risk averse people to risk oriented people, and the derivative markets performs number of economical functions, and they help in transforming risk from risk averse people to risk oriented people. Means it is transforming the risk from the people who did not like the risk and the people who will like the risk. So it is converting the risk oriented people version. They help in discovery of future as well as current prices. They will help discovery of future as well as current prices, and they catalyze entrepreneurial activities. Here they catalyze an entrepreneurial activity. They increase the volume traded in markets because of participation of risk averse people in great numbers. They increase saving and investment in long run. Factors driving the growth of financial derivatives. Factors driving the growth of financial derivatives. Increased volatility means increased instability situation in the market field, in asset prices in financial markets, and increased integration of national financial markets with international markets. Here national financial markets become a subpart of international markets. And market improvement in communication facilities. Here there is improvement in communication facilities and sharp declining in their cost, and there is a reduction in communication cost also. And development of more sophisticated risk. What do you mean by sophisticated? Means great deal. There is a development of managing the risk with a great deal. They are adopting a modern risk management tools to deal the risk in a good manner, and providing economical agents a wider choice of risk management strategies, and innovations in the derivatives market which optimally combine the risk and returns over a large number of financial assets, leading to higher returns, reduced risk as well as transactions cost as compared to the individual financial assets. Innovations in derivatives markets which optimally combine the risk and returns over a large number of financial assets, leading to the higher returns, reduced risk as well as transaction cost as compared to individual financial assets. Coming to the growth of financial derivatives in India, there is a development of derivatives market in India. In which way there is a development of financial derivatives in India? Let us see. The first step towards introduction of derivatives trading in India was promulgation of securities. Here promulgation of securities. What do you mean by promulgation? Is nothing but declaration or advertising of securities. And amendments and ordinance in 1995 which withdrew the prohibition on options in securities, and the market for derivatives however did not take off as there was no regulatory framework to govern trading of derivatives. Before in 1995 there is no any regulatory framework govern trading of derivatives. That's why the derivative markets is very bad in India in 1995 area sector. And SEBI set up a 24 members committee under the chairmanship of Dr. L.C. Gupta on November 18 in 1996 to develop appropriate regulatory framework for derivatives trading in India. The committee submitted its report on March 17. in 1998 prescribing necessary preconditions for introduction of derivatives trading in India. The committee recommended that derivatives should be declared as securities so that regulatory framework applicable to trading of securities could also govern the trading of securities. The committee recommended that derivatives should be declared as securities so that regulatory framework applicable to trading of securities could also govern trading of securities. Here SEBI. SEBI means Security Exchange Board of India also set up a group in June in 1998 under the chairmanship of Professor J.R. Verma to recommend measures of risk contained in derivative market in India. Here SEBI also set up a group in June in 1998 under the chairmanship of Professor J.R. Verma to recommend measures for risk containment in derivative markets in India. The report, which was submitted in October 1998, worked out the operational details of margining and system methodology for charging initial margins before broker network deposit requirements and real-time monitoring requirements. Here, methodology for charging initial margins, broker network deposit requirement and real-time monitoring requirements. The Securities Contract Regulation Act. According to SCRA, the Securities Contract Regulation Act was amended in December 1999 to include the derivatives within the ambit of securities. What do you mean by ambit? Means scope of securities and regulatory framework developed for the governing derivatives. Here regulatory framework was developed due to governing the regulatory framework is developed due to governing the derivatives trading in India. The act also made it clear that derivatives shall be legalized and valid only if such contracts are traded on a recognized stock exchange. Here the act also made it clear that derivatives shall be legal and valid only if such contracts are traded on a recognized stock exchange, thus precluding OTC derivatives. Derivatives. What do you mean by OTC? Means over the counter of exchange. Over the counter or of exchange. The government also rescinded in March 2000 the 3-decade-old notification which prohibited forward trading in securities. Rescind means cancelled. The government also cancelled in March 2000 the 3-decade means 30 years old notification which prohibited forward trading in securities. Derivatives trading commenced in India in June 2000 after SEBI granted the financial approval to this effect in May 2001, and SEBI permitted the derivative segments of two stock exchanges, that is NSE and BSE. SEBI permitted derivative segments of two stock exchanges, NSE and BSE. NSE means National Stock Exchange. NSE means National Stock Exchange, and coming to the BSE means Bombay Stock Exchange, and their clearing house or corporation to commencing trading and settlement in approved derivatives contracts and commencing trading and settlement approved derivatives and contracts to begin with SEBI approved trading in index future contracts based on S&P, CNX Nifty and BSE 30 Sensex index. This was followed by approval for trading in options based on these two indexes and options on individual securities. The trading is Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex option commenced on June 4, 2001, and trading in options on individual securities commenced in 2001. Future contracts on individual stocks were launched in November 2001. The derivatives trading on NSE commenced with S&P CNX Nifty Index Futures on June 12, 2000. The trading in index option commenced on June 4, 2001. Trading in options on individual securities commenced on June 2, 2001. Single stock futures were launched on November 9, 2001. The index futures and options contract on NSE are based on S&P and CNX trading, and settlement in a derivative contract is done accordance with the rules, bylaws and regulations of respective exchanges and their clearing houses and clearing houses are corporation duly approved by SEBI and notified in the official gazette Foreign institutional investors FIIs here foreign institutional investors are permitted to trade in all exchange traded derivative products. Coming to the derivative markets and participant. Hedges use futures or options market to reduce and eliminate the risk associated with price of an asset. Coming to the speculators. Who is the speculators? The person who invests money in the speculations, that is not stock exchange, is called a speculator. Here, hedges, speculators, arbitrators are the three participants of derivative markets. And speculators use futures and options contracts to get extra leverage in betting on future movements in price of an asset. They can increase both potential gains and potential losses by usage of derivatives in a speculative venture. Arbitrators are in the business to take advantage of discrepancy between prices into different markets. If, for example, they see the future prices of an asset, here arbitrators are in the business to take advantage of discrepancy between prices into two different markets. For example, they see the future prices of an asset getting out of line with the cash price. They will take offsetting positions into market to lock it in a profit. Types of derivatives. Here derivatives are mainly divided into four different types: forwards, futures, options, swaps. Forwards. A forward contract is a customized contract between two entities. Here a forward contract is a customized contract between two entities where settlement takes place on a specific date in future 2 days pre-agreed price, where settlement takes place in a specific date and future a 2 days pre-agreed price. Coming to the future, a future contract is an agreement between two parties to buy or sell. Futures means a future is a contract, is an agreement between two parties. The main purpose is buying or selling an asset at a certain time in the future at a certain price. Here buying or selling an asset in a certain time in future at a certain price. And future contracts are specially types of forward contracts in sense that the former are standardized exchange trade contracts. And coming to the options, options are of two types: calls and puts. Calls given the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy a given quantity of the underlying asset at a given price or before a given future date. Puts give the buyer right and but not the obligation to sell a given quantity of underlying asset at a given price on or before a given date. Coming to the warrants, options generally have lives of up to 1 year. The majority of options traded on options exchanges having a maximum maturity. Here warrants are having the maximum maturity of 9 months. Longer dated options are called as warrants. Here longer dated options are called as warrants and are generally traded over the counter. And coming to the leaves, the acronym LEAPS means long-term equity anticipation securities. Long-term equity anticipation securities. These options are having a maturity of 3 years. These options are having the maturity of 3 years.
Basket options are options of portfolios of underlying assets. The underlying asset is a usually moving average or a basket of assets. Here, underlying asset is a usually moving average or a basket of assets. Equity index option are form of a basket options. Coming to the swaps, swaps are private agreements between two parties to exchange cash flow in the future according to pre-arranged formula. Here swaps are private agreements between two parties to exchange cash flow in the future according to pre-arranged formula. They can be regarded as portfolios of forward contracts. The two commonly used swaps are and interest rate swaps. These entail swapping only the interest related cash flows between parties in the same currency. Currency swaps. These entitle swapping both principal and interest between the parties with the cash flow in one direction being in a different currency than those in opposite direction. Coming to the swaption. Swaptions are options to buy or sell a swap that will become operative at the expiry of options. Thus a swaption is an option of on a forward swap rather than have calls and puts. The swaption market has receiver swaption and payer swaption. A receiver swaption is an option to receive fixed and pay floating. A payer swaption is an option to pay fixed and receive floating. The regulatory framework of derivatives trading in India. The SEBI Advisory Committee on Derivatives has proposed a set of measures to improve liquidity in markets. The SEBI Advisory Committee on Derivatives has proposed a set of measures to improve liquidity in markets. These measures, one approved by SEBI board, would permit FII participation in all derivative products, allow institutions limited short selling up to their exposure in derivative markets, and induce stock futures and margin trading. The committee also suggested that bank funds could be channeled through the stock exchange, clearing house or corporation, and allowing banks to participate in derivative market. Here, the committee also suggested that bank funds could be cancelled. Here, committee suggested that to cancel the bank funds and channel through the stock exchange, clearing house or corporation, allowing the banks to participate in derivative markets. And once these measures are approved and implemented effectively, liquidity should get a substantial boost. And improve overall market segment. And coming to the bank participation in derivatives and access to FIIs, which are present allowed to trade only in index futures to all the derivative products, need the approval of Reserve Bank of India. The success of most of these initiatives depends on a efficient stock borrowing and leading mechanism, but the request to nationwide infrastructure for electronic funds transfer. The problem is that it takes 3 days to receive of the proceeds of check. The success of most of these initiatives depends on a efficient stock borrowing and leading mechanism, but that request to nationwide infrastructure for electronic funds transfer. The problem is that it takes 3 days to receive proceeds of a check, which means that the short seller has to fund his position for those days, and that of course is outside the purview of SEBI, and it is high time that Finance Ministry and RBI facilitate electronic fund transfer Thanking you, my dear students. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.